This just in, Brian Williams is taking a leave of absence from NBC Nightly News. Welcome to the final Couchdown. I'm Skosh here with Ashley and Matt. Let's get down to business.
All right.
Brian Williams is a liar, and he's making up stories, and now he's stepping down from NBC. You said you don't even know who he is.
No.
Matt,
except I did hear because he told me.
Yeah. But you know who Brian Williams is, right?
Yeah, I've been reading a lot of the stories as they come up, and one of the things that stands out to me is his defense was, I didn't know that I was lying about it, or something along those lines. And it's like, how do you not know that you took on
when you don't
story?
know that you're lying? Doesn't that make you like a sociopath?
Yeah.
Or something. Where you start
That's
to
probably what it is.
Believe your lies.
That's what it is right there.
Oh, that's weird. See, I think this is so weird because I always liked Brian Williams.
I don't know. I'm not a big.
I don't really watch the nightly news.
I don't watch the news, and I especially
from what I knew of
watch.
him as like a person, I was like, oh, he seems kind of cool. But now I'm hearing this, I'm like,
it's all a lie.
yeah, I was like Bill Cosby. It's like screw that guy. No, not in the same vein. Not even close to the same vein. But like, as in because people had like a certain image of somebody, and then something happens, and that image is just destroyed. Obviously.
Yeah.
So, well, at least we still have his daughter. She's cool.
And who's his daughter?
Allison Williams.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's on Girls.
Oh, okay.
She plays Marnie on Girls.
Huh.
And she was in the Peter Pan Live.
Well, maybe
she played Peter Pan.
Maybe that's where she gets the typical girls casting like thing from. It's her dad, like the lying and kind of piece of shit personality is from her dad.
Every character on that show sucks. But I was talking about that show to somebody, and we basically determined that the characters in Girls say and do everything that like runs through your mind, but your filter prevents you from doing.
Yeah.
So like they act out all the things like where in your mind you'd want to do what they're doing, but your brain is like, no, that's a bad idea, or they don't have that filter. So you kind of see what would happen if you... So it's basically like a long PSA, like don't do this.
Everything you can't do.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about Girls, enough about Brian Williams.
Yep.
But I don't know, this was the story that stuck out to me the most this week was Damon Wayans Jr. leaving New Girl again. Now, you guys said you only watched like the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, we watched the first season, I think, in one night.
Yeah, we got hooked really fast, definitely.
And then,
you watched it on Netflix?
I think so.
Yeah, and then we watched the second season over the course of like the next week.
Yeah, and I think we had to download that one.
Yeah.
Well, because I watched New Girl from the very beginning when they had the pilot for free on iTunes.
Yeah, it was
like
just one of those shows
ago.
I missed. I don't know if somebody pointed it out to us or what. She's fine. She's gonna knock over.
She'll be okay.
She's gonna knock over.
Oh, that's so cute. Sorry.
Mal.
All right, whatever. So yeah, if you don't know the story behind Damon Wayans Jr. on New Girl, he played Coach in the pilot.
Yeah.
And then his show Happy Endings at the very last second got picked up for season 2, so he had to leave to go back to Happy Endings, and then Happy Endings got canceled, so they brought him back in season 3 of New Girl for a few episodes, and they made him a series regular in season 4. And now at the end of season 4, he's leaving again.
Do we know why he's leaving?
Yeah.
Does he have another show that he's leaving?
I didn't hear of a reason for it. I think just for his own reasons. Like they're not like writing him out or anything. But I don't know. It kind of felt like he was, because we kind of came back in. They kind of threw off the group dynamic a little bit. But now he's back, and it's kind of made it more normal.
Yeah.
So he's kind of eased back into it. So now he's leaving again. So like, I wonder if it'll throw off the dynamic again, or if it might just maybe, I don't know.
I'm sure it will a little bit, just because you get used to the characters, how they are and how they interact with each other, and like losing one character kind of changes everything about the show.
Shifts it out. I wonder how they're gonna write him out.
Or like in the beginning, they had his name is Coach, right?
Yeah.
So they had him right, and you said he was just in the pilot.
Just in the pilot.
So they took him out and they brought the new guy in.
Winston.
Yeah.
And Winston is
are
easily
they planning to introduce somebody new to him,
no,
or just?
I think he's just gonna leave.
Is Winston gone too then?
No,
Winston is
Winston.
still
He's
there.
still been on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Winston's the best character. Everyone loves him on the show. Like if you're watching it now, Winston's really becoming like a standout character.
Yeah.
Because he's just so
Well,
quirky.
before he was kind of the back.
Yeah,
one.
now he's really like, because they're really playing up like how much of like a weirdo he is.
Yeah.
So like his weird like sexual love of jigsaw puzzles.
Oh, we
Like-
didn't
like
get that
he-
far.
He gets like really into jigsaw
That's
puzzles.
funny. Well, maybe we saw something like that.
Where like
No,
there's like one episode where he's like working on a puzzle for like a week, and he's wearing like a sweatshirt as like sweatpants.
I think I do remember
yeah,
that
Have you
episode.
seen
I
that
think we
episode?
have seen. Yeah, because it does sound kind of familiar to me. I don't remember the sexual
We
part
did
of it,
watch a
but-
few episodes on Hulu of like season 3 and maybe season 4 even. Like we saw the Prince episode and we saw a few other episodes
Yeah.
besides that.
Yeah.
It became less of a have to keep up on it.
Yeah, I'd say the quality of season 4 hasn't been that great, but
I just think
I still watch it because it's not horrible. So it hasn't like lost me
it's not
but I'm
horrible,
not-
so I watch it.
following it as much. I'm just interested in
Well, Zoe's so cute too.
well, she's pregnant now.
Oh,
So I'm
okay,
interested like
well
what are they going to do
With whose baby?
Yeah, I was gonna say, who was she with?
her fiance?
Oh,
Okay.
he's not an actor, right?
I don't think so. Or is a small actor.
Sometimes how they play it though is they're usually pretty good at that, or she'll have her baby before they start the next season. or
They're not
something.
going to. She just announced that she's pregnant, and the new season 5 will air in September. So they're gonna start
Just more
filming
flowy
soon.
stuff then, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Something.
kind of weird. This not exactly on topic, but Amber Heard, the girl from God, she's been in so many things. She was in Alpha Dogs. She's been in a few other things. She's married to Johnny Depp.
She just married Johnny Depp this week.
That's so crazy. She's like 25 and he's like 51 or something like that.
I don't know.
Okay, but Johnny
But
Depp's
anyways,
adorable.
sorry.
But yeah, so it makes you think like, are they gonna write that into the show, or they'll probably just hide it?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Because she
It's
usually, like
easy
you
enough.
said, she usually wears like the big flowy
Yep.
things anyway. They did that with
Well, Jessica Biel just announced, or Justin Timberlake just announced that him and Jessica Biel.
well,
are pregnant.
officially announced. She's far along.
Yeah, she's
Farther
really far along, but that's just it. Is if you see pictures, you go, "Oh,
They
I can
hid it
see it
for a really
now."
long
But if you saw the pictures before you knew, you'd be like, "She's just wearing flowy."
Yeah,
Is
the-
this her first kid then, Zoe?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was married for a while before to the guy from Death Cab for Cutie,
Oh.
the lead singer from Death Cab for Cutie.
Very peculiar.
They were married for quite a few years.
Well,
Really?
she's a musician too. so-
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
So I don't know. They can
Actress
hide
names.
it. Just film her a lot. I mean, Scarlett Johansson found out she was pregnant right before they started filming Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
So she was pregnant for pretty much the whole filming
Oh.
of that. So I mean,
Yeah.
it can be
Good
done
for babies. to be in movies.
Because I don't think they're not gonna write that into the show.
Do they
'cause that
get
would
paid
throw off the
extra for
dynamic.
the baby? Like, does the baby
Yeah.
get some royalty
Yeah,
money?
yeah.
It's right there.
Or like when that baby grows up and they're like, "Do you want to see like my first movie I was in?"
Yeah.
Everybody's
This
like,
is
"Yeah,
part of my
sure."
reel.
Oh my god,
Anyway,
that's way off topic. So we're talking about characters leaving. Why are we talking about characters joining
Yes.
series? Ashley's gonna really like this. Luke Mitchell from Tomorrow People joins Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as a Inhuman.
Yes.
We don't know who he's gonna be or what his powers will be.
it'll be just like from the Tomorrow People.
See, okay, I
Being
don't-
able to jump and stop time.
Oh,
and
see,
stuff.
I don't know what Tomorrow
I'm-
People is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've never seen it.
So
before.
it's like they call it the 3 T's or something.
Yeah,
so
something like
it's
that.
telekinesis.
Telekinesis. That's
Telekinesis,
moving things with your
teleportation.
mind.
Yep, teleportation, and then
Telepathy,
telepathy.
reading
But then
minds.
I don't know what they would call that but he like obviously the season's over. I mean, it's my canceled, but he can like stop time.
So time.
So that's something that he can do that no one else can do.
No, not this character, right?
No, in Tomorrow People.
Yeah, the
I don't
main
know about
character.
this. Yeah,
Yeah.
just the main
this is
character
the
can,
blonde
like-
guy that was in Tomorrow People.
Oh, no, I
Yeah.
don't like him.
You don't like him? I thought you.
No,
I
I
showed you
hate
his
him.
picture yesterday.
No, you
Here,
didn't.
I'll show up
Yeah,
a picture of him right
no,
now.
I know who he is.
Oh, you do? I don't
Okay.
know who he is.
So I want to talk about
No,
this a
I
little
hate
bit
him.
because
Sorry.
Screw that guy.
Do you
Yeah.
think he's gonna be an Inhuman character from the comic, or do you think they're going to, because Inhumans are kind of unknown? I mean, like they're not really well known amongst.
He's gonna be. I think it might be a made up character.
Yeah. Do you think he's gonna cross over to the movies, to the Inhuman movie?
Probably not.
Do you think?
Maybe, but then that
do you
means
think
is
Skye
Quake
is?
gonna? Yeah, I was gonna say is Quake gonna cross over to the Inhuman movie too?
Maybe.
She's more of a Shield character because in the comics she's not an Inhuman. She's a mutant.
But they changed the story so that she would fit in. Like, do you think this is only set up as like a device to like kind of set up the Inhuman movies?
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be much crossover with the TV characters and the movies.
I was just curious.
Yeah. This is what he.
I think
looks
it would
like.
be easy though because you could get them for cheap.
Well, cheaper than.
Yeah, but it all depends on their talent, movie level talent.
I think Sky's talent is.
Yeah,
I
really
love her. Yeah, I hope that they do bring her over.
She's our age.
Oh, are you sure?
22.
Because
she's like 22 or 23.
I think she's a little older than that because she was in like the first season of Nashville and she was doing some. That was a couple years ago,
She's
wasn't it?
pretty young.
Well, Nashville was. I
When
think
did
it's
it
like
first
third
start?
season. I think.
I'm looking it up right now on my
Trusty dusty phone.
Chloe Bennett. That's her name. She was born April 18th, 1992. She's 22.
So she's
our age.
just a little bit older than
Oh
me.
wow, that just makes me feel so great.
Not accomplished.
Right? Yeah. Whenever that happens.
Don't you love that? It's like, oh yeah, this 17-year-old is making $1 million a year.
Yeah.
And you're,
Well,
What are you doing? Oh, like
making
sitting.
videos on the internet.
Yep. Pretty much. So, I don't think there's gonna be a lot of crossover with the show and movies.
Yeah, I'm
though.
just curious if this is just to set up, the Inhuman movie or Inhumans in the universe. This kind of goes off of there was a leak. This was kind of movie news, but it was a leak about they're retconning how Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are in the Marvel comics.
Yeah, seemingly that's what they said. I don't.
But do you think this is just specifically to be like, this is what Inhumans are, or these are the type of things
What?
Inhumans, like I don't know anything about Inhumans.
Anything at all?
No, I don't think so.
Quick rundown. Long ago, humans Kree came to Earth, experimented on humans, kind of like made like superhumans, like genetically like perfect. They like kept like crossbreeding, like breeding humans. They bred humans like we were like cattle, and so like they became more than human, something inhuman.
Yeah.
And so Inhumans, they became a whole separate like society. And when exposed to the Terrigen Mists, it unlocks like potential in the Inhumans for like superpowers. So it's like a rite of passage. Someone in the Inhuman culture is exposed to the Mists and they develop a power, and then like their like position in the society is like determined by their power.
Okay.
And it's kind of like a Game of Thrones too. There's like a royal family with Black Bolt's the king, Medusa's the queen.
Okay.
Black Bolt has like a brother who's kind of wants his like rightful place on the throne.
Yeah,
kind of
the
typical like Shakespearean type.
Yeah, I think I did read a little bit about this.
Yeah,
Then.
and then what Marvel did in the comics is Black Bolt released like a Terrigen bomb on Earth that unlocked powers in a lot of people, because apparently some Inhumans lived on Earth still and procreated, so people are like dormant powers. So
Yeah,
basically
so
a way for them
So
to
without
an
even
human.
knowing that you are.
yeah. So then like you're like all of a sudden you have these powers. You're like, whoa, what's going on?
So Marvel basically found a way to completely retcon out mutants.
yeah,
and
pretty much so that
they can
Yep.
use whatever they can.
Inhumans are the new mutants now.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. I mean, it would even explain mutants in the X-Men universe. Period. You know, if they were descendants of partial Inhumans.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think that the X-Men could work without even being a part of like the Marvel universe.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, because I don't know how it works in X-Men. It's just
It's a they're mutants. It's just a weird. It's like a
mutation,
weird mutation that gives them
so I mean,
superpowers.
it's the same thing, pretty much.
Kind of.
It's just one is called Inhuman and one is called Mutant.
Well, the Inhuman one it's unlocked through a special.
Yeah,
you have,
but
you have the potential, and then it's unlocked by a catalyst.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
So is he gonna like come in like the first episode, or
I
it's just
think
like
they said that he was going to be in
when they come back,
mid-season
back,
Yeah, I thought that's
mid-season
what they said.
premiere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that I didn't read, but I don't know. Since we're talking about comic book stuff, we're gonna talk about the Daredevil trailer. But first, I want to get this out of the way. Matrix actress Carrie Ann Moss, who played Trinity in the Matrix, is joining, aka Jessica Jones, on Netflix. So she joins Kristen Ritter. Did you watch Don't Trust the Bee in Department 23?
No, she didn't. I did.
You did, though.
I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, she was great. She was on Breaking Bad.
Yep.
She joins that. We don't know who she's playing. She's playing somebody who could be a good help to Jessica Jones if Jessica Jones like lets her.
Yeah.
So probably an original character.
Yeah. It's interesting. She's a lot older than Kristen Ritter.
Yeah,
So, I don't know.
we'll see.
She hasn't really been anything for a while, so
Yeah, I don't know what she's been in since the Matrix trilogy.
yeah, I'm trying to think, but
That's all. That's all there is to say about her. You know,
She's going to be in the show.
ooh, okay.
Daredevil trailer.
Yes.
We finally saw a trailer for Daredevil after a motion poster, a teaser for a teaser.
Yep.
Like, oh my god, we finally got. It's like, well, it's actually a teaser trailer. So this
It
isn't
is
even a full
still a
trailer.
teaser
So we got a
trailer. It's like a
teaser
minute.
for the we got a motion poster, which is basically a teaser for the teaser, then a teaser for the teaser, and now we're just waiting on the trailer,
Yeah.
and then we'll get the show.
Yes.
Jesus.
Soon. It's coming.
It's like a Russian nesting doll of like trailers and shit.
Only reverse. So you're going from the tiny.
Yeah, we're going from the tiny all the way up. But what do you think of the footage, you guys?
I absolutely loved it.
I think he said he got goosebumps.
I got goosebumps
you really?
from
Yeah.
watching it like 3 times.
Wow, I only watched it once.
I watched it 3 times. I watched it twice by myself and then once with Ashley.
Yep.
I really like. It's really dark.
Yeah, it's gonna be like an MA kind of rating.
Yep, it is. I believe they said it will be an MA rating. I mean, obviously it's not on TV, so I don't think it has to be rated.
No.
But for maybe future release, I
Yeah.
swear they said at least it was an MA rating. Maybe it's for UK. You might have to get because I know they said it was NC-17 UK. But anyways, it's really dark, which is good because Daredevil is a really dark character.
Yeah, especially the Frank Miller run.
Yeah, and they brought like there's like these undertones. If you watch the trailer as many times as I did, you would see or you'd pick up on it. They kind of bring to light that Kingpin might not be as bad for the city as Daredevil himself is.
Oh, that's
like
what I heard.
Daredevil is kind of like an anti-hero.
They both are like different forms of control.
Yeah.
Like Kingpin is like evil control. Daredevil's like a good control. Like
But Daredevil is not against killing.
right.
He uses a lot of violence, and he's not afraid to harm people that get in his way.
Yeah, I liked that scene in the trailer where he's like, "Forgive me not for what I have done, but what I am about to
Yeah.
do."
Yeah,
I was
like,
like,
I'm not coming to confess what I've done. I'm coming to confess
What
what
I'm
I'm
going
about
to
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that
What
was
did
the best
you?
part.
That
I don't
was
know if you
cool.
picked up on it because I watched IGN's Rewind trailer.
I didn't watch that. I was
Okay.
waiting to look at that.
So they kind of showed off. There's like really quick shots. So you probably didn't notice it unless you watched the slowed down version. They kind of show off what his powers are going to look like. And unlike
His radar.
yeah, and unlike the Ben Affleck version that we don't talk about, it's not going to be as overt. It's kind of like a distorted effect where like where noises are coming from are like more distorted, and it like so it's actual shots that you can see, not red and white.
Yeah, I think the red and white stuff would have been cool though, because like
don't
he's
know.
blind, he can't see color.
Yeah, but it's just the idea that you're seeing the shot and you're seeing how he sees the shot, not necessarily like you know what I mean.
I think it
It's
would
one
have
without
been.
the other.
I think it would have been cool to
distracting.
see it more like in the Dark Knight. You know, when he has like the Sonic on all the cell phones and stuff.
Yeah.
it would be if it looked kind of like that.
Yeah,
But then the cool thing about his vision is, since he doesn't actually see, he like sees through like hearing. He can see 360.
Yeah.
all around him.
So he's like a bat.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a sonar
sonar,
kind
yeah.
of thing. Yeah. So he can really like see behind him. I think that's kind of cool. And one thing, if you catch in the trailer though, I did notice when he's walking to the hall and goes up to the door. Puts his hand on the door before he walks in.
Yep.
Kind of like get a feel for like who's all in the room.
well, and then you hear like there's background noise. You can hear people talking. You can hear like families, and you can hear like
Yeah.
like all around noise going on around him. So
Yeah.
I think I'm really excited for it. I have a lot of faith that Marvel's gonna.
What do you think
that
of
Netflix
the
is gonna do
ninja type costume? Like apparently, what they said is the story's gonna like show the progression of Daredevil completely. So like he won't start off with the red suit.
Yeah.
He's gonna start off with a full black.
Well, yeah, doesn't he have like a weird? I swear I saw like something covering his
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
So like it
It's
actually
like a
doesn't even have
ninja.
eye holes. It's like a blindfold.
That just
Which
looks like he just.
doesn't that tip off people that this dude's blind?
Maybe. I don't know.
Because in the comics, he actually has eye holes. People don't know that he's actually blind. Except people that know him.
I don't know.
I think just because you know what he is, you know he's blind. But like if someone came running at you with a thing over their face, would you be like, he's probably blind? You know,
You'd have to think about it.
Yeah,
You'd have
yeah,
to be
so I
like,
don't think
You'd also be like, this
This
guy
dude's
is.
blind.
This guy
Like,
just
this
beat
guy's
up a bunch
yeah,
of people.
you're just getting your
Yeah.
ass kicked. You're not paying attention to if he's got eye holes in his
Yeah,
ass.
maybe that's what it is to throw you off. Like, why does he not have eye
Oh,
holes?
he's a ghost.
Right, yeah.
He's a demon, a spirit.
Do you think they're gonna get into his backstory, his origin?
So I think that what they said is they're gonna start off he's blind.
Yeah.
But it's gonna show the progression of him becoming Daredevil.
But do you think, like, I don't know how much you know about Daredevil, if you know a lot.
Not much.
Okay, so
I know we had a trainer.
I was doing a little I did
Guy
a
who
little
trained
research,
him.
very little. I'm not gonna claim that I'm an expert, but in the comics, a lot of the times his dad was a petty criminal, and his dad was kind of
I think they're sticking to that origin.
okay. And then
He like threw a fight or something.
yeah,
right?
yep. He
He's like a
refused to
boxer.
throw a fight.
Yeah.
He didn't, but he was like a petty criminal or something like that.
Yeah.
And his dad wanted him to stay out of the crime life, and his dad ends up getting killed, and then that kind of fuels his like
rage.
rage and hatred for crime.
He's kind of like a blind Batman. Some like
Yeah.
yeah, a blind poor Batman.
Yeah.
Well, not poor. He's a lawyer, so he's not poor, but like.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited for Daredevil. I think that's gonna be really cool.
Yeah,
the
I'm
nice
really
thing
excited.
that it coming on Netflix is you'll be able to watch every
Yeah.
episode.
The thing is,
Comes
though,
out on Friday.
it comes out on the
You're
day.
right. Just take a couple of days off and just sit on your couch.
It comes out on the day of my mom's wedding reception.
Skip it. I'm looking at you. Just skip it.
She's having her wedding reception that far back.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're doing
I mean,
it.
this
They're
is
doing
the
it.
second
They're doing it in
time.
the spring.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's gonna be. But yeah, so I'm like, oh, April 10th. Oh, I'm busy, so I have to watch it the next day.
I'm just gonna send you Snapchats the whole night.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be
That'll be
pissed.
spoilers.
Be sitting there eating dinner and look at my phone and go,
Oh, you know what we could do is we could send you a Snapchat of like every piece of
Oh,
it. So
that'd
you just
take
get like
so
10
long.
seconds each, and then you can just like keep watching it.
I have
while you're
Netflix.
there.
I have Netflix on my phone.
There
I
you
could
go. You can
on
just
my
watch
phone.
it as they're like doing their speeches and stuff. They're like, Scott, do you have anything to say? And you'd be like,
No.
no, yeah.
Daredevil's awesome.
This is awesome. This wedding is awesome.
Everybody go check out Daredevil on Netflix.
Yeah.
No,
plug it.
I'm excited for this because I'm excited to see like how Netflix does with this whole overarching series. So Daredevil and AKA Jessica Jones.
I think I'm more excited for AK Jessica Jones than I am Daredevil.
Yeah, well, I'm
no
really
idea
excited
what
for
that one
Daredevil.
is.
I'll show you a video later about Jessica Jones. Her backstory is very interesting
Is she
and very dark.
A lot of
superhero too or something?
She's a former superhero who becomes a detective.
Oh, okay.
the 4 characters that Netflix is doing series on are like Marvel's like some of Marvel's darkest characters.
Marvel's
they're
more like
adult.
grounded. Like Avengers are like big scale. These heroes are more like smaller scale.
And they're
Well, Luke Cage is an Avenger in the comics.
Yeah.
but he starts off as a more small scale.
and these are more like adult
underdogs.
stories.
Yeah,
like
more adult
more
stories,
violence,
too.
more adult content.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how they started in the comics. Daredevil's more adult. Jessica Jones started in the Marvel Max imprint where they didn't follow the
Yeah.
comics authority and they swore and there was nudity and stuff and
Boobs.
boobs. All right. Well, we still got a couple more things of comic news.
We can skip some of the other stuff.
We can skip
We can skip.
Joker origins in Gotham at the end of the season. That's all we need to talk about.
Yeah.
Nobody
Not a
cares.
lot.
I don't even watch Gotham.
Gotham's getting better. Watch it. Watch only after the mid-season break. So
I
like
think
the
you
last
said it was
couple
because of the
episodes.
kid. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, the kid that plays Batman. It's nothing against him,
Batboy.
whatever. It's
It's
just
just-
I'm over Batman. I'm over
Yeah.
his origin story. I don't need to see it, and he doesn't add much to the show.
You're more into the crime drama part, not the Batman part.
Yeah, and I like seeing Batman. Like even if they're really small Batman villains, I like seeing them and like how they came to
Progress.
be. Yeah.
All right, that's Gotham. Brandon Routh, Ant-Man, or not Ant-Man,
Adam.
Adam costume.
Yeah, I saw it. It looks cool.
It looks very like mechanical.
It
Which kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
It-
it's supposed to shrink.
it
Yep.
looks a lot. I know it's like kind of a weird stretch, but it kind of looks a lot like Ultron.
Yeah, kind of. It just looks like robotic. Very
Yeah.
robotic.
I'm excited for him to join Arrow and cross over to Flash and hopefully
Yeah.
get his own show.
Well, the thing is, they're doing all these. They got Firestorm. They got Atom. I mean, I know they're giving Vixen an animated series, but we need to. What about a DC TV show with a female lead? That's what I want.
Well, we're gonna get that with Supergirl.
Yeah, but that's on CBS. I mean, in the same like spin-off area of
Yeah.
Arrow and Flash.
I don't know. I don't know what other characters they could do within the DC. I mean, there's a lot of really good female characters, but
Zatanna, she does magic.
yeah,
That'd be cool.
I remember
But-
her.
Yeah.
but
She was in the.
Justice.
Yeah, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Injustice?
Okay. No, no, no,
Young Justice.
Young Justice.
Yeah,
she was on
Young
Young
Justice.
Justice. Yeah.
But she probably sits in a weird spot, doesn't she? She kind of crosses over with Constantine in the Dark Justice. Like who has
Justice
the
League Dark.
Yeah, who has the rights to that? I mean,
Warner Brothers. They have the rights to everything.
yeah, but do we know if they've made deals? They might have made deals already to give somebody TV rights to Dark Justice or Justice
I don't know.
Dark, whatever.
They probably do whatever they want. I mean, they've got Flash in the movies and they've got Flash on TV, two different actors.
But what I mean is like Constantine is already signed to NBC, ABC, whatever
Right,
what
but
it is.
we don't even know if Constantine's going to get a season 2.
Which
Yeah.
just stinks.
So,
Pick
I
'em
mean,
up,
but
that's
there's
good.
plenty of other female characters in DC world they could
Yeah.
go with. I mean,
But then you also have to think about it. Teen Titans.
is they're taking it up a lot. Oh yeah, that's something we're going to talk about. Yeah.
But it's like we're hearing all of these shows. We don't know. There might be stuff that hasn't been announced yet. They might have ideas for female leads. And I mean, CW and WB might not be interested in trying to helm a female-led DC comic show.
I guess not.
Which is sad.
Now, do you guys even really want to see an Atom spinoff? Because like I don't care about the Atom.
I don't really know anything about him, but I'm all
He
for them
gets really small and
trying.
travels through phone lines to get to places.
I would be more interested in him joining as like a sub character on the
Yeah.
two shows.
not getting his own.
Not
spin-off.
getting his own.
That's what I'm
spin-off.
into. So
Although
I'm
I
the
love
same
Brandon
way.
Routh. He's
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
a really good actor, but
I'm the
I
same
don't
with
know if the
Firestorm.
character-
I don't want a Firestorm spinoff. Keep
No.
keep him on the Flash.
Well, yeah,
Like they call up his buddy Firestorm every once in a while.
or they bring up, maybe there's a Justice League show or like some other DC collective show maybe
That
it's
has these characters
that has the
together.
characters, and maybe it's not even a show. Maybe it's like you get 5 episodes,
miniseries.
Yeah, a miniseries every year or every couple years, where it's like there's this big thing that happens.
A mid-season miniseries. or
Yeah,
something
I'd be all for that.
like that. So we were talking about Teen Titans.
Mm-hmm.
We heard this week that characters that'll be in the new TNT Titans show.
Yeah.
And it would feature Robin, starting with Robin. He's left Batman. They're acknowledging that Batman exists in this universe. And he slowly becomes Nightwing. And the rest of the Titans will be Starfire, Raven, and Hawk and Dove.
Hawk and Dove.
Yes.
Okay, so I know that they just started casting, but like, what do you think the age group is going to be of this?
It sounds like it's gonna be like 20s.
Okay.
Because they dropped the teen moniker.
Yeah, yeah.
My guess
Just
is it's gonna
Titans.
be
So it'll just be
young
younger.
adults.
Young adults.
Okay.
But yeah, because he's Robin. He was Robin. Now he's becoming Nightwing.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be like 18. Going to be.
I think they might make
Slightly
the
older.
characters 18, but I think the actors are gonna be in their 20s.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's usually how it is. Isn't
Well, yeah, even if they play 15, they're gonna be
Yeah.
in their mid 20s.
Kind of disappointed we're not getting Beast Boy in this.
Yeah.
Maybe we will. We don't know. But I kind of figured Cyborg wouldn't be a part of it because he's going to be part of the Justice League movie.
Yeah.
So, but also it's a lot of women on the team.
Yeah.
There you go. You got your wishes.
There
Yeah,
you go.
that's
You
true.
got your DC led. Well, it's not a female led show, but it's a
Because the
large-
only two guys would be Nightwing and Hawk.
Yeah, but
If they go with the
Yeah.
version of Hawk and Dove where it's the guy and the girl. I don't remember their names.
I don't know. Hawk
They're
Devil.
such minor characters.
Yeah.
But
There's so many other characters that they could bring into Teen Titans too. Like we were talking, Kid Flash would be a really good character to
I'd-
bring in.
oh, that'd be cool.
But maybe they don't want to do that because they don't really
Yeah.
want to
Flash.
Yeah.
Well, no offense, but
Just like
they have a
Adam.
Flash in the TV show. They have a
Flash
a
in the-
different Flash in the new Super or Dawn of Justice movie, whatever.
Yeah.
I think he's coming in that.
I think they should bring in, if they're going to bring in Kid Flash, it'll probably be on the Flash series.
Yeah, but like you said, that would be weird to see a kid Flash when Flash is still a young adult.
Yeah, right. I don't know any other characters that I'd want to
Maybe
see
that's
on
Dr.
there.
Wells in Flash.
Oh,
Maybe
we're
he's
just
Kid
getting too-
Flash from the future.
Oh, that's just too complicated.
That would be so cool. Kid Flash as the old man.
Dr. Wells is actually Bart Allen. Whoa! Okay.
Heard it here first.
The Flash has actually become one of my favorite superheroes now, watching the Flash show.
Yeah, I actually, funny enough, before the Flash series started, I was like, I don't really know a lot about the Flash. I'm going to read some of his comics. So I
Yeah.
went out and read some of his like some of the New 52 stuff. And I actually really like
I like the
Flash and
art
his
in that
origin.
New 52. It's
Yeah.
really good. We're finally off the comic book news.
Yeah, finally.
Finally. Let's do more Netflix stuff, though.
Yes,
This is cool.
it is.
Moulin Rouge. I love that movie.
Yeah,
And I thought The Great Gatsby was really good.
I thought
Moulin
so
Rouge
too.
is better.
Moulin Rouge was better,
Obviously.
Yeah.
but
But so Baz Luhrmann has signed a deal with Netflix for a musical period drama series.
yeah.
Do we know what period it's going to be in?
I don't know. I don't think there was
Just
any
said
information.
period drama.
Yeah, so Baz
Musical.
Luhrmann, he likes kind of the turn of the century stuff. Like Moulin Rouge is supposed to be like 1900s, I believe, early 1900s.
Yeah, you got
And
Great Gatsby.
Great
is
Gatsby
20s.
is the 20s. So my guess is he would stick with that period.
Yeah.
He is really good with musical direction. He's worked with like a lot of artists and a lot of brands to make like these cohesive like musical stories for their advertisings and stuff. So I'm really interested to see what he does.
I'll check it
He's
out.
a fantastic
And it's going to be on
director.
Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix, so you have to watch it.
Yeah. I bet it's going to be really colorful and over the top.
And naughty.
There's
and
gonna
naughty and have a big budget.
and it's gonna be a lot of like modern pop
Modern
music
pop songs.
redone.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Which I thought was kind of cool. I liked that.
I
about-
thought it was great in Great Gatsby. I
Yeah.
thought it was
yeah.
fantastic.
I liked the juxtaposition of like the modern hip hop with the 20s.
Well, it
Great
was
Gatsby.
to make it relevant to the people who were seeing it.
And not only relevant, I thought it was just like cool artistic wise.
Yeah.
Some people had that was like a big complaint of theirs, and I was like, I thought it was cool.
Well,
I like that.
When you went to see a Baz Luhrmann movie, you should have known it's going to be.
Some people
hit
didn't know.
music
Well, I
redone.
mean, the more like not so savvy audience probably didn't know it was Baz Luhrmann. Like, Great Gatsby movie. That's what they realize, and they
Yeah.
don't think like who's the director, what's gonna be a part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I'm excited for that one. Streaming stuff, since we're on Netflix, Amazon Prime is dropping Doctor Who and some BBC shows. Now there was talk earlier that a few weeks ago or months that Netflix might not renew their contract with BBC, and then they decided to renew their contract, and now they
Yeah.
have Doctor Who shows and BBC and Sherlock, but now Amazon is dropping it. Do we know why?
I don't know, but
Just
my guess is
'cause?
it's like the licensing agreement.
It's
Maybe
going to come to a deal.
Yeah, maybe BBC is saying, our shows are really big. We've got Doctor Who, we've got Sherlock Holmes,
yeah.
we've got
Luther.
there's a couple other shows that are really, really big.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they're saying, we want more money, and maybe Amazon's saying it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Or maybe BBC is the one pulling
Well, what about views as well? I mean, do a lot of people watch it?
on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Probably not, because they probably
Right.
watch it on Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if something's on Amazon Prime and Netflix, I'm gonna watch it on Netflix.
Usually.
Yeah, that's
right?
usually what I do.
No
Netflix's
commercials
interface is
and-
just easier to use. Well, there's no commercials on Amazon
Oh, there
Prime.
isn't?
No, there's no.
Hulu Plus, there's commercials.
God, I swear there was when we watched that that preview of that show.
Ascension. That might have been
Yeah.
because that was
A free preview.
That was a free preview.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I like Netflix's interface better.
Yeah, it's easier to navigate it. You can use it on your phone a lot easier than you can use Amazon.
Yeah,
Prime.
we talked a lot
Can
about
you
stream.
cast Amazon?
Yeah, you can. It's more of a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
What? Amazon on your phone?
Yeah, you can.
I've
You,
tried
like,
figuring out how to do that. I couldn't do
Cast
it.
it to the TV.
You know what? You might not be able to cast it to the TV. You can watch it on your phone for sure.
But I mean, like, can you cast
Is there an
it?
app?
No, you have to go,
Go to the
You have
website?
to go into the Amazon
So again, that's
app,
why a lot of people would probably choose not to.
and then you have to click on the Amazon Instant Video, and then it makes you download like a plugin or some crap.
I have the Netflix app and the Hulu Plus app on my phone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Easy.
Well, and then we use Chromecast, and even on my PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3, you can use your phone and cast to the PS4.
Yeah.
Just like a Chromecast. So it's like, we just do that. It's easier. You can look on your phone, you can go bloop, and it plays.
It's actually nicer too on your phone.
Yeah,
Searching on
and
Netflix
the thing with the
as well.
Amazon
Yeah.
Prime, like, because we have it on my roommate's PlayStation 4, and like when you're scrolling through, some of it'll be like Prime Instant Video that you can watch for free, and then other ones are like, oh, this is on here, I want to watch that, and you'll find out, oh, it's $14.99, I gotta pay for it.
Yeah. Well, it's just...
Or like
It's
what
just-
a
they have it
couple
set up
episodes
weird.
sometimes are
Are
free,
free,
and
and
then
You have to pay
you
for
keep
it.
going,
It's like,
and then
well, this
yeah.
is garbage. It's
Yeah.
just a pain in the butt.
And
That's why I'm just not a big fan of Amazon. We were talking about streaming services a lot last week.
yeah.
I don't know if I said how much I'm not really a big fan of Amazon Prime.
I think they could do a lot to clean up the interface. If they made it so Prime Instant was just the stuff you got for free, and then you just used Amazon to buy the stuff that you wanted.
Yeah,
to
don't
stream.
mix it all together.
Yeah, 'cause
I
it
think
makes it
I think
confusing.
if their whole system was it's organized better, it would be more attractive.
Or like the
Yeah,
one
to
time I tried to
use.
watch a show on there, I went and watched Vikings, and then Matt started watching it with me the next day and was like, "You do realize you're watching season 2, not season 1." And like that's what it
Yeah,
popped up.
because you just don't know.
Yeah,
you type
yeah,
in
yeah.
Vikings and
It literally brings you to the most
seasons are
recent.
separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So I started watching season.
so like I'm scrolling
Well, it was-
through on PlayStation and
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, Fairly Odd Parents season 3. Okay, and then you find later, oh, there's season 1.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then like, oh, there's season 4. Like, wait, what?
Like, why
It's so
wouldn't you
confusing.
just again? And that's where Netflix.
Why
is so
wouldn't it just be
awesome, is
like,
you
oh,
just-
here's the show, and then you choose
Yeah.
the seasons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Amazon's more like purchasing, not like the streaming thing. I don't know. Amazon, the streaming part is my least favorite thing about Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Everything else is great.
I'm more into like
Two-day
the
shipping
free 2-day
and-
shipping
yeah.
is pretty cool. That's where I would buy some stuff and I just get it like right away. And
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Anyway, we're getting through quite a bit of stuff that happened this week, but this is one thing I wanted to talk about because I'm a fan and everyone gives me crap about it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
NBC might bring back Law and Order, like the original. Dun, dun,
I wish. Yeah, I was just gonna say I wish I remember that because I
Yeah.
would have just done it as you said it, but I couldn't come up with it for some reason.
the original Law and Order, which I actually liked it.
I am
But that's 'cause I'm a
over
nerd.
serialized shows. I don't need I don't need to watch shows that are like format. I don't need to see first 5 minutes, this happens, the next 10 minutes this happens, and then the last
But
15.
Law and
Well,
Order
they have so many of them now that
Yeah.
it's like you've seen one murder, you've seen them all.
Law and
or
Order
kidnapping, or-
started that.
Yeah, it's just I'm over it at this point. There's
Yeah.
Law and Order, there's SVU, there's NCIS, there's
Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds, there's CSI New York, CSI Miami, CSI
NCIS.
Yeah.
and-
Bones. I'm just kidding.
I guess I just liked the law part, the lawyer part of Law and Order.
Yeah.
But it was always smaller, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just a couple minutes of the show.
No, not always. Sometimes it was the bigger part.
I
Sometimes
guess we
it's
more watch. I mean, like family, we watch SVU,
SVU.
and it would
it's
only
more
be
of-
like 2 minutes
yeah,
at the end.
SVU, it's more of the cops.
Yeah.
Law and Order, it was more of the law.
Okay.
But
The
yeah, I don't know.
justice.
I'm over that kind of TV show.
I mean,
We go through phases.
I'll
right?
just-
Superheroes is what it is right now.
yeah, I mean, I don't really care if they bring it back or not. I just thought it was interesting that it's a possibility.
Plus, I'm more interested in like character-driven story than I am in just
Procedural stuff.
yeah.
When
Yeah.
did it start? Are they going to cast new people then, or would they take the old people?
They'd have to cast new
Cast
people.
new.
I
Has it
think.
been that long?
Well, yeah. One of the guys who was one of the cops on Law and Order is now Joe West on The Flash. He's a cop on The Flash.
Yeah.
He moved from New York to Central City.
Yeah.
I just think
That's
it's
so funny. I forgot that he was in that. We just
Yeah.
in one of my classes on Friday, it was my human development class, which is a sociology class. For whatever reason, probably because it's a music school, we watched a scene from Rent. And I was like, "What? This is the same guy?"
Who was in Rent?
Joe.
Oh, really? He's
Yeah.
in Rent?
Yeah, he's in Rent.
Well, and then
Wait,
Grant,
just really quick. Joe is.
Joe West. The dad.
The data virus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make
cop.
sure.
And Grant Gustin was on Glee.
Was he really?
He was on Glee first.
Who?
Grant Gustin, who plays Barry Allen, the Flash.
He was on Glee?
He was on Glee.
As who?
Some guy's love interest or something.
Some young guy.
Oh, okay, I'm going to look this up now.
Did you guys watch last week's episode of The Flash though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he had to sing karaoke
Yes.
I love that
because
they
he's
introduced that
he's a
girl.
Glee.
It was really funny.
That
on
makes
Glee.
sense now. Yeah,
Yeah.
he had a really good voice, but you could tell that they really...
Well, it's pre-recorded.
It was like
yeah,
really
but then they
sweetened up.
also... Yeah.
Yeah, it was really sweet.
Yeah.
Did some
Did some editing
machine
magic.
things to his voice as well.
Yeah. So, oh my God, dude, I can't believe I forgot to even talk about this. This is one thing.
pretty straight,
This is what I want to talk about first. What?
Is he straight?
I don't know.
Or is he gay?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't care.
He's an actor.
It doesn't matter to me. I want to talk about this first, but the Brian Williams thing came up
Yeah.
before we started recording. So I totally got sidelined by this in my notes, but this was the main story.
Oh, yeah.
Netflix is developing a Legend of Zelda live action series.
Now, this is rumored. This is not confirmed.
Oh, really? I thought it was
Yeah,
confirmed.
this is rumored.
What? No way. I thought it was
He
confirmed.
just broke his heart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
now
is.
I don't give a crap
It's
anymore.
not confirmed. It's supposedly there was some documents or something that had been leaked, so people are saying that this is going to happen, but this could have already been scrapped.
What? You just killed my hopes.
I'm sorry.
When did? Oh, I thought it was actually happening. Where did you hear
No.
that it was scrapped? Or
I'm
not
pretty sure
scrapped, but
IGN. I'm pretty sure that I heard that it was.
I'm going through here
rumored.
right now 'cause I wanna see what the
You just scroll
heck.
through. But okay, so Ashley, as
Yeah.
somebody who do you know anything about Zelda and the Legend of Zelda
It's that game, right?
video game with
Flute?
Link? Well, it's Ocarina.
Okay.
Close enough.
It's not close enough.
Yeah,
It's not the
sorry.
same
I just
thing.
remember you playing it and you would have to mash the buttons.
I've
to
never
make
played a
the
Zelda
sound
game,
of the-
but Link is my main character on Super Smash
Smash
Brothers.
Oh,
Okay.
no, Matt played it on one of his handheld ones, I
I've
think.
played it on. I've
Yeah.
played every one besides the ones on DS because I never.
He's got
had
the
DS.
really weird hair too, I swear, something.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's a Japanese.
I can't
character,
find
and
anything
He
about
was
it.
in Japanese manga and stuff.
Okay, but anyways.
So what's interesting about the character is in the game he never talks. So people are saying, how are they gonna make a show where he doesn't talk? And
Wow.
some people's reaction was, well, he shouldn't talk, and other people it's like, well, you have to talk to be on a show. But also, there's never been a live action version of Zelda. So it's like we've had cartoon versions, there's been manga, there's been video game, there's not been a live action. So who would they
So
cast?
does the little fairy thing, there was something that followed him around,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, there's a fairy.
It would you laugh. Okay, that talk then? So
Yeah.
everybody around him talked except himself.
Well, I think if they did a series, he would talk, but what I would think is
Well-
he would just say a few words. Like, do you see Drive
We saw Drive.
with Ryan Gosling?
I guess so.
Well,
Yeah, he plays the getaway driver, and then it was a really boring movie that went on way too long.
you guys didn't like it?
I didn't like it.
Oh, well.
I don't remember it.
I liked it a lot. Anyway, his character doesn't speak very much. He's got that's the thing. He's defined more by his actions, not by his dialogue. I think that could maybe be Link.
Yeah,
There you go.
Have him say a few words.
but the whole thing about Link was so
Where you
he's
just have to have good supporting characters, I guess.
he's a
Yeah.
product of video games in a time where the games had very limited memory
And-
they couldn't make a ton of dialogue. So
Yeah, they're not
most of
as
the characters
cinematic
didn't
as they
talk.
are now.
Yeah, and the game was all about gameplay. So I think he didn't talk because in the beginning he didn't talk, and they just kept it that way throughout. I don't think it's that big of a part of his character. He could talk.
Yeah,
Maybe-
I don't think it's that big of a deal. I would like to see it happen, though.
I think it'd be really weird. Nintendo, I don't know if they've ever licensed. I mean, they have in the past, obviously with the Mario Brothers movie that was atrocious in the
I don't remember
80s.
that.
Oh,
Okay, that makes sense.
yeah. It's with the guy who was in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Bob Hoskins.
Bob Hoskins, yeah. And
He was the original choice to play Wolverine.
yeah, I did hear that. That's such a bad.
He looks like-
such a bad casting.
No,
choice, though.
he looks like Wolverine would have like
Yeah.
when he was younger, when Bob Hoskins was younger.
Well, maybe when he was
he's
younger.
got the Wolverine body type though, short
Yeah.
and stocky. That's Hugh Jackman's the exact opposite. But that's just a random fact I had to throw out there.
Yeah, but since then, I don't know if Nintendo's ever licensed their stuff for a TV show.
Like, if it failed so bad.
There was a Super Mario animated series
Yeah,
back in the day.
yeah, that's true.
And this is something that came up with the Sony leaks, bringing it back to the movie show.
Yeah,
Talk about a Super Mario Brothers animated movie produced by Sony
that would be interesting.
with Nintendo.
Yeah,
Like, but it'd be like a CG Super Mario animated movie.
yeah, that'd be better. Than
I would
live
watch
action.
that. That'd be
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah, my only concern with the Netflix Zelda thing is that it's going to be live action. I don't know how
Yeah,
they're
that'd be different than
going to
animated.
do it. Just because he's only existed in like animated forms.
Yeah, it kind of goes back to what we were talking about in the movie show this week about animated series becoming live action. And
Yeah, it sits in this
How
like weird
many-
spot where there's stuff you won't be able to do.
yeah, some
there's
things
a-
should stay in the medium they
There's a lot
originally.
of CG that they would have to do. A lot of the monsters and a lot of the characters are kind of out there and otherworldly.
Yeah.
And the world that it's in is
It would be a high budget fantasy.
yeah.
But if they made it though, I would watch it. I think it'd be interesting to see.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I kind of hope it gets made. I'm being an optimist about it. A lot of comments.
be cool,
a
but-
lot of comments I heard on Facebook were like, "What? It's gonna be mediocre and bad." And
I don't know. If
Haters.
Netflix makes it, it's not going to be bad.
you say haters,
Is it haters?
haters.
Haters
for
going to
real.
hate.
They're just
So just
peanut
shake it
butter,
off.
peanut
Shake
butter,
it
and
off.
jealous. All right,
Haters going to hate us because they ain't us.
Oh my god, we're done. All right, that's all I got really for this week's news. There's quite a bit of comic book stuff, but not as much. Let's just hope the Legend of Zelda show happens.
Keep our fingers
I
crossed.
do. Fingers crossed. All right, that's it for the final couch down. I am Skosh. You can find me online on Twitter and Instagram at ScottyBoy BWO 4Ys.
3 Ys was taken.
3 Ys was taken. Matt, where can they find you online?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Hagnerd, HAGNERD.
And Ashley?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
You can't find her online.
She doesn't exist.
Yeah.
You can also comment on our video, give us a like. If you want to join the conversation, tell us what you think, give us some feedback, whatever. Ask us any questions. You can also follow the whole channel on @fuzzyloaf on Twitter. That's it for this week. See ya.